Jonathan, I'll phone you back. I'll phone you back. Right, hold on. Bad line starting there. Let's get it better.
Hello?
Yeah, mate, on you go, sorry.
Even though that was the plot of that early 80s sci-fi movie, it makes perfect sense. If you're developing biological weapons, you can't afford to risk letting too many people know about it, especially ones as highly qualified and intelligent and curious as biochemists and scientists and biologists and all that sort. So, yeah, good point, Tommy.
Oh, at least we've got something then right tonight. Anyway, what else were we talking about? Sorry, you've shot me down now. You blew smoke up my tailpipe. The last thing I can handle is people giving me praise here, Jonathan. I've lost my train of thought here. You're not supposed to give me praise. Anybody that gives me praise is on a ban.
Well, there is. I did mention Lockerbie and who was really behind it, and I don't think it was Al McGrahy. He was clearly a patsy or someone who was framed. I personally believe, and many people share this opinion, that Lockerbie was orchestrated by the Iranians, and that the Americans covered it up because at the time they were in negotiations with the Iranian regime to release the hostages held by Hezbollah in Beirut.
And at the time, it was just a month after the Americans had actually blew up an Iranian jet by accident, actually even apologising for it. And it was said that they allowed this as a way of a quid pro quo, could you believe, because of, as you said, what they were doing is negotiating. So that was a way as to even it up. And then, right, the trial, which was put into Netherlands under Scottish law, was a fudge, and it was always going to be that. And
well, there were Libyan journalists bragging that it would one would be convicted, one would be set free, and that the one convicted would be released eventually. Yep,
in a period of 7 years, and it worked out that way. And the fact is, McGrahy, it was a win-win for both Scottish justice and a win for Libyan, because then the Libyans could take home someone who was released, and then they would say, well, we'll campaign until we get our brother free, which they did and they managed. And the Scottish justice could then say, well, we have now got, and Americans could say, well, we have now got someone for the people who died on the ground, people who got on the plane in London, people who were going to the United States of America. So it was a win-win situation, and it was categorised that as a win-win by someone, like you say, I don't know if it was someone after the case.
He was a Libyan journalist in 99, I believe.
There you go.
But Tommy, there's an interesting footnote to that saga, and that is the release of Ronnie Biggs on health grounds. And I remember listening to it the night he was released by Jastrow. Someone from Scotland, I forget his name now. He was either from Airdrie or I don't know where. But he said to Mike Graham on his show that the only reason they released Ronnie Biggs on health grounds, compassionate leave, is because they plan to do the same for Al McGrahy. And only a few short weeks later.
It's breaking up. Say again. It was to do with what?
Pardon?
Say again. It broke up there. It was breaking up there. Just repeat what you were saying.
Someone from Scotland rang in on the Mike Graham show the night Ronnie Biggs was released on compassionate grounds, and said that this would be used as a precedent to release Al McGrahy on similar grounds, which is what happened about 8 or 9 weeks later, because Biggs was released on the 8th of August, and not long after that, in the autumn, Al McGrahy was released by Kenny McCaskill
It was
on
the end of
similar
August. It
ground.
was the end of August. It was a few weeks later. It wasn't even 8 weeks later. I'm sure it was the end of August, because I did a show with a man in my. That was the time when I did my first podcast. And,
Well, look, Tommy.
my mate
Tommy,
who died, he was kidding on. He was McGrahy. When I did that, I'll need to go and find the copies of it and play it back, because my mate was kidding on. He was McGrahy, and it was the funniest.
Tommy, Ronnie Biggs was released on the 8th of the 8th, and 8 weeks later, McGrahy was released.
Would it be that?
The number 8. Now that's a theory.
And if anybody wants to phone in, it's 0141 416 1888, all the 8s, and there's a conspiracy right there. How did a crackpot like me manage to get a wonderful, beautiful number like that? Somebody tell me that. The big man upstairs was shining down on me that day. 0141 416 1888. The lines are open for anybody to jump in. We've got an online crackpot expert here, and Jonathan in Swansea. Sometimes his prediction's wrong, but a lot of the stuff you say is right, brother. Right, crack on. Or if you want to retire for the night, if you've had enough, just say, brother, just say it.
It's not that I'm tired or had enough. It's just there's so much I know, and it's just trying to remember it all.
Well, we'll take a break now. And we'll come back to you. And maybe if you're still upright when we get back to you, if there's somebody out there who is wanting to take you on as a quiz champion, because I do believe you're the quiz champion. So even if the bull Sean is out there, if Sean is out there, I've not heard from him in a while. If he wants to make a chance at taking your title off you, brother, then we might be able to organise that. We might even be able to gerrymander another quiz. But we'll leave it like that just now, Jonathan. We'll open it up and we'll get back to you, God willing, yeah?
Yep, no problem.
It's been wonderful speaking to you, mate. I'll speak to you soon.
Speak to you soon, Tommy.
Hail, hail.
Hail, hail.
There we go. We've got Jonathan converted down there in Swansea. So yeah, we'll break it up. So the lines are open for you crackpots out there. Ron Paul thought Obama had made a secret arms trade with Syria after Benghazi attack. Benghazi attack. Right. So the line is open for any of you mad crackpots out there across the planet. If you want to come on here and chew the cud, then by all means. General Orwell. Yes, James, young James. Young James, I think you should come on, make an appearance for at least 2 minutes. I think we should. In fact, we're going to get, I know somebody else who we could get on. But before that, we're going to play a tune for Nelson Mandela. Yes, celebrate a great man, a great life. And God willing, he's in a better place tonight. Is it somewhere over the rainbow? Wherever it is, it's in a better place than it is down here. Nelson Mandela, rest in peace, brother.
Somewhere over the rainbow that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Ooh, someday you wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, and the dream that you dare to, oh why can't I? Well, I see trees of green and red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Well, I see skies of blue and I see clouds of white and the brightness of day. I like the dark and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands singing, how do you do? They really say, I love you. I hear babies cry and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than we'll know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like a lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. And the dreams that you dare to, why, oh why can't I?
I went to see Legends just the other night out in the Yankee Stadium underneath the light, and I heard an old man speak there after years and years in jail. His name it was Mandela, and he came to tell his tale. Oh, well, the crowd, they cheered him loudly, but then the silence fell when he spoke of the hard years in a South African cell. And although he was free now, his heart was